What up? What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of Muscle Cars and More with your boy Stunna Reese, man. And as you can see, man, here in Chicago, we are snowed out. That's right, man. The Hellcat Yellcat is in the garage right here, and it's so snowy because I ain't feel like shoveling the driveway. So yeah, we got a lot of snow on the driveway. But it is in here safe and secure. The baby. Y'all see this thing right here, man. Now, make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Hellcat_Yellcat. Now, I know you guys been asking a lot of questions about who's the big YouTuber that's coming into town. That's right, who's gonna be doing collabs with me. And I gave you guys a clue, man. His name starts with a T. But one of the things that he said as soon as he gets into town he wants to do is he wants to do a review on the Hellcat Yellcat. So I got to get this driveway clear, man, so we can get the car out. And hopefully we'll be able to get it out so he can take it for a review. And man, we're going to be doing big things right here on this channel, man. So y'all got to stay tuned, man. I'm telling you, this is going to be probably a YouTuber that every one of you guys know about. I don't think there's one person on YouTube who doesn't know about this guy. Real famous, real legendary. He has no filter, none at all, man. But let me get into today's video, man. Today's video is all about the all new 2020 Toyota Supra. Now, I know a lot of y'all know your boy Stunna Reese, man. I own a Toyota. That's right, man. I own a Toyota Prius, so that's why I'm actually doing this review on this Toyota Supra. Now, back in the day, my boy Montez Stewart actually owned a Toyota Supra, man. Now, this was the days when the Fast and Furious movies was out and stuff. So, man, that was a big, super legendary vehicle. We're going to get into everything that your boy think about the all-new Toyota Supra right here on Muscle Cars and More. Let's get it. Let's go. Live life to the fullest on Muscle Cars and More. Let's get it, let's go. All right, squad. So with your boy Stunna Reese, man, owning a Toyota, man. That's right, I own a Toyota Prius. Now, I know the build qualities of these cars are amazing. This Toyota Prius that I own is a 2011 with over 110,000 miles, but it rides like brand new. Doesn't squeak, doesn't rattle, doesn't shake. It drives smooth. It is a very well-built car, and I know that's a testimony to Toyota and what type of cars they make. So I want to just start off by saying that. But your boy Stunna Reese want to say one thing, man. Let me put my seatbelt on, because I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, safety first, and that's true. But I just want to say, man, my opinion on the new Toyota Supra, it sucks. I think it's a big letdown. I don't think Toyota gave the car the justice that it needs. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Now, let me tell you why I think that the Toyota Supra is not as legendary as the last version of the Toyota Supra. First of all, man, guys, who doesn't remember the Toyota Supra scene in Fast and the Furious when it was lined up against the Dodge Charger? That's one of the things that I believe that has brought a lot of people into the tuner scene and into the muscle car scene based off of that one particular scene in that particular movie. You know what I'm saying? That particular movie, Fast and the Furious, definitely did wonders for the motorsport scene. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man, definitely. But this new one, it just doesn't look like it's gonna hold up to what everybody's anticipation was. first and foremost, man, when they first originally talked about bringing the Supra out, the car that they were showing and displaying, yeah, it had a lot of similarities, but it had some specialty features that really had a lot of people, including myself, really intrigued, that I felt that was going to be a big draw to the car. One of the things was, right off the bat, just the look of it. Now, again, they definitely took a lot of the styling cues from that car, but it's not quite the same to me. That's just my personal opinion. One of the things that I really loved about that car was the active aero wing that they had that came up out of the trunk. And man, that thing just looks so good. You know what I'm saying? Along with the wheels, everything. It just looks so refined. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a supercar. Now, the current version that they're bringing out for 2020, it kind of looks like a Subaru BRZ. I'm gonna drop a picture of it right here. Kind of looks a lot more like that than a legendary supercar. It just doesn't look legendary. I mean, it looked like they tried, but I think they dropped the ball. Now, one of the major letdowns that I seen right off of the bat was the front design. Looks really weird, like almost like they tried to make it from an Indy car or some type of Indy car, but put a hood on top of it. I don't know what was going on with the thinking of it. It just doesn't look good. I think it's too much opening in the front or something. Something is not quite right. The proportions, the shapes, it just doesn't play well to me in my eyes. Now, in addition to that, it's got some real vents in the front, but it also has some plastic looking fake vents in the front that I really don't like. It just makes it look cheap and just not appealing to real muscle car and import, you know, car fans. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us real vents. How much harder would it be to put real vents if you have real cooling behind it or whatever? I don't know if you're trying to hide something, some ugly bracing or bars or whatever the case may be, but whatever it is, give us the real. We want the real. Make it functional, make it real. The most disappointing thing to me is that in this supercar era right now that we got going on, with the major supercars and major muscle cars are coming out with 600, 500 horsepower easy. Now, not from a naturally aspirated engine, but if you were to think that that was going to be even for their top level, you would think that they would want to compete with, you know, like the Nissan GTR or even the Mustang GT or, you know, Camaro Z01, you know, Hellcat Scat Pack or whatever the case may be. In this arena, in these days and time, you would think that they would want to step way up to the bat, man, and really knock it out the park. At the same auto show it was released at, they just dropped a 720 horsepower GT500. So guys, the horsepower on this car is only 335 horsepower. Now, it's powered by basically a BMW 335 inline 6-cylinder engine. That is nothing. You get 330 horsepower out of a Chevy Camaro 6-cylinder. Like, come on. Like, this is supposed to be a benchmark legendary car that we're replacing. I just don't think that was right, man. Now, it is backed up by 365 foot-pounds of torque, which isn't bad, and the car weighs, I think, a little under 3,800 pounds. So with that being said, it's not that bad, but still, if you look at the power to weight ratio of the new GT500 or Z01 Camaro or something like that, it really falls short. Just terrible. All right, now they even put Brembo brakes on it, but they only put 4-piston brakes on it on the front. why not go with 6-piston Brembos, at least to give it that super legendary look as far as with the braking goes. Now, of course, you don't need it because you don't have enough power. And another thing, it's only available with an 8-speed transmission, but it's not available in a manual option. Guys, for those type of cars, you want to have the option to have a manual to shift the gears. Now, I'm not big on manuals, but for those who love manuals, give them that option. And that goes the same for the GT500. Ford, you dropped the ball on that as well. Now, the other thing is, this car is actually smaller than the last version. That's right, it's got a shorter wheelbase, it's a smaller car. Why would you make the car smaller? The car was already a small car, it wasn't a big car. And even the styling in the rear and in the front, it's not legendary enough. Now, Lexus, they came with the LC500. They did it right from front to back. They got a big, powerful motor. That car is legendary. But Toyota, no. Now, it shares a design team, I believe, with BMW on a lot of the parts. As far as the interior, I think it has some of the same infotainment type of design and features and feel that the BMW has. Now, that part of it, I know is going to be a great build quality. I know the leather's gonna feel nice, all of the materials are gonna feel nice. So that part of the car, I know is gonna be A1, just hands down. All right, but yeah, guys, as far as the overall design, I think the new 2020 Toyota Supra is a big letdown. It's just my opinion, guys. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something that might hurt some of you Toyota guys' feelings. And I'm a Toyota guy because I got a Toyota. But for the same money, basically, as the premium Toyota Supra package that they're coming out with, or even a little less, you could get a Kia. That's right, you could get a Kia Stinger GT and have more horsepower. That's crazy. Out of a Kia. Toyota, man, y'all dropped the ball, man. Y'all dropped the ball. Now, y'all gave Nissan, the next GTR, enough room to blow you out of the park when they come with their new car. Just crazy. I don't know, squad. What y'all think, man? Drop in the comment sections right now and tell me what y'all think, man. I think they took a L. All right? But just like that, man, we're gonna wrap it up. If it's your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video. Also, make sure you hit that like button and share the video. And definitely don't forget to drop them comments. All right? My big homie, man, he's on his way from China, man. Y'all, make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Big legendary YouTuber coming to the channel. All right, it's your boy STUNNA REESE signing out from Muscle Cars and More. Let's get it. Let's go.